I think the match that I'm most interested about would be the 1972 match. Yeah, but at that time I wasn't born, so I was just following the games, and I thought because Bob Fischer is my favorite chess player, so this match clearly would be the one I pick. But if you ask me exactly the match that I followed or I experienced, probably the match Carlsen-Kagin. Yeah, because I think that match were actually very tough, and you know, at some moments there were critical moments.
Besides my own, I think Fischer, Spassky, and maybe 1987 also. If it's my match, I think for my personal satisfaction, Bonn, and for my relief, the Gelfand match.
For me, the last one, the previous in Dubai, because that was my first match where I was present and I could feel the tension, the smell, the thickness of the air of the match. That's very special to be there and sense it.
Most memorable match, well, obviously for everybody who grew up in the 90s, it's the match of Kasparov against Karpov, because you know, the first match when he was losing by 5 points, and in the end it was delayed, you know, and cancelled. That's of course incredible, you know, to be losing by 5 points and kind of survive and not lose the 6th game. It's very inspirational. So this is the most memorable match for me. But in history of chess, there are so many memorable matches like that. I think also the match where he won, where Kasparov won, and also Fischer-Spassky match, of course, is very memorable. After all, it's the fall of the Soviet Empire, I mean, chess-wise.
I think for me was the most memorable when Kasparov first time he won this match in '85 against Anatoly Karpov. I think I was in that age I was almost 14, so I was already playing chess myself, and I was following the match. And of course, everybody, the younger generation was rooting for Kasparov to win. It was in this manner, especially after losing the first match, which was never finished. So that was, I think, the most memorable match for me.
It's hard to say because I was like 1 year old when Kasparov played what I believe to be the greatest match in the history. So since then, okay, I think maybe Kramnik-Topalov was very memorable, not because of their games, but because of other stuff which was happening. Okay, Anand-Topalov was a very nice match as well, of course. And although I don't consider it to be a world championship match, but match Kasparov-Kramnik was, yeah, very, for me it was very unexpected that Kasparov would lose the match, especially without winning a single game.
Well, the match which I remember most is Kasparov-Karpov 1985. I think it was very exciting. It was when I just picked chess seriously and started following it. I remember very well till now the game 24, and I remember the whole atmosphere and how excited I was coming with my parents home and listening to radio what's going on. We heard that Kasparov has pawned down but has some compensation and so on. It was really exciting. So childhood's impressions are always the most remarkable.